Disclaimer, I use text-to-speech because I don't really feel confident in my voice. Feel free to click away if it isn't your cup of tea. Hi guys, Hitman William here, and we are back with a brand new Brawl Stars video. Today I want to discuss some brawlers that I, as a casual player, feel are overplayed and brawlers that need some more playtime. Does that make sense? Basically, I feel like some brawlers are played too much and those brawlers are kind of overrated. And some aren't played much and tend to fly under the radar. Let's dive into the video. Starting this video off, I have Lola. Lola is really underplayed right now in casual Brawl Stars. She's actually kind of fun to play and I really like her kit. Let me refresh your memory on her. Kit, skip ahead if you don't want a refresher. Her main attack shoots 6 projectiles that deal 560 damage at level 11, and it has a long range. Her super summons her ego that mimics her attacks and movements, but if her ego is close to her, it deals decreased damage. Her first gadget freezes her ego in place and gives it a 50% damage reduction shield that lasts 4 seconds. Her second gadget swaps her and her ego's locations and heals both of them for 1,600 health. Now on to her star powers. The first one gives Lola a 30% damage boost when she is down to her last ammo. You can tell if the boost is active if the ammo bar is yellow rather than orange. The second star power allows her ego to heal Lola and her allies for 224 health for each projectile. This can make Lola a support for her allies. The hypercharge just summons a larger ego with increased health and slightly increased damage. I believe Lola is underrated because of her being outclassed by other damage dealers, as well as assassins like Edgar who can sometimes out-DPS her. It's a shame because I have started to enjoy Lola recently and feel that she should get more attention. If you play her on the right maps, she can dominate. Another underrated brawler that I hardly ever see is Mo. It's sad because he is quite strong. In his base form, his main attack deals 1,000 damage at level 11 and has a long range. However, his attacks break off into smaller rocks which deals 1,000 damage as well. His super allows Mo to go into his drill form. His super allows him to go under walls, and when he pops out, he deals damage to any enemies nearby. Mo's drill form allows him to deal 5,600 damage per second at level 11, with a very short range and a very fast reload speed. Note that when he enters his drill form, Mo's super is instantly charged and allows him to exit his drill at any time. His first gadget gives Mo a 50% increase to his supercharge rate for 5 seconds. This only works in his base form. Now, onto his second gadget, which only works in his drill form. Mo dashes forward, destroying walls and knocking enemies back that are in his way. Moving on to the star powers, his first one gives his basic attack 1 extra bounce. Please note that his attack range stays the same. Next, his second star power increases his drill travel speed by 25%. The hypercharge gives his drill increased attack range and lasts longer. His overall kit is really strong and is very fun to use. He's a damage dealer that has an assassin-like super. He can also control areas very well, but this depends on the map. Similar to Lola, he is outclassed by other damage dealers, outranged by marksmen, and can't kill assassins like Edgar or Mortis if they get super close. It's such a shame because I have fun with Mo. Another underrated brawler, in my opinion, is Gigi. She is such a cool brawler with a really good kit, but she's just not used that much. Her kit consists of an attack that spins Gigi around, dealing damage to enemies within the radius. This is the radius I'm referring to. This also relates to her trait. This attack also gets faster the longer she spins and gives her a movement speed buff. Her super is a teleport that takes 0.8 seconds to charge, and after the charge, Gigi appears in the desired location. She also has 3 seconds after the initial teleport to use her super again to return to the original location. If there are any enemies near her, when she teleports back, they receive damage. She has a unique trait which allows her to charge up her super from enemy melee attacks and projectiles that enter the ring that surrounds her. Her first gadget increases her super charge area significantly, allowing her to easily charge up a super. This lasts for a couple of seconds. Her second gadget creates an area of invisibility for Gigi and her allies. This is the same size as her trait radius and lasts for 3 seconds. Now, her first star power increases her supercharge rate by 30% if she doesn't take damage for 2 seconds. This works well with her first gadget. Star power number 2 allows her super, once the initial teleport has finished charging, to heal Gigi for 2280 health. This doesn't work on the teleport back, by the way. Finally, her hypercharge allows her super to damage enemies on the initial teleport as well as on the teleport back. Her trait makes her stick out well among other brawlers, but I think the issue is more to do with her overall damage. She can't, unlike other brawlers, unload a lot of attacks in a short time. It takes a longer time when compared to other brawlers, so if someone gets in her face, she doesn't do too well. Now, let's get on to the brawlers, which I think are either overused or overrated. But before that, consider hitting subscribe, as I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers before the end of the year. If we end up hitting the goal, I will be doing a random Brawl Stars challenge that you guys suggest. Go to this short to comment a challenge. Consider following my Twitch, as I sometimes stream on there. Thanks a bunch. The first brawler that I feel is overrated is Edgar. In my opinion, Edgar is just so overrated. He is not fun to play at all. You either wait for your super by bush camping, or use your first gadget to get in closer, then you spam auto aim and get your super, and it's rinse and repeat. Not fun at all. His kit consists of 2 punches that deal 1080 damage at level 11, and it also heals Edgar for 35% of the damage. His super is just a jump, which also gives him a speed boost. He has the trait of having his super slowly charge over time. Edgar's first gadget launches his scarf to the nearest brawler and he jumps to them. This also works on walls. The second gadget, it gives Edgar a 3700 health shield that decays over time. The first star power allows his super and first gadget to deal damage, with it dealing low damage if it's not a direct hit and high damage if it is. The second star power gives Edgar 30% more healing from his main attacks. And finally, his hypercharge gives him increased super charge rate and reload speed for a few seconds after he uses his super. His playstyle feels very stale when compared to other brawlers. I don't really get why people love him so much. Next up, we have Fang. Okay, hear me out, but Fang is just overrated as hell. Once you get your super, it's just spamming that big yellow button non-stop, chaining between enemies. I've seen people hype him up, but in my opinion, he's just super overrated. Onto his kit, his main attack is a close range kick that, if it misses, his shoe will come flying off, dealing a bit of damage. His super sends Fang flying, and if it makes contact with an enemy that is stood by another enemy, it will cause Fang to chain the super. It only can chain 3 times, so it can hit up to 4 brawlers total. Gadget 1 launches popcorn kernels into the air in a large area, and each kernel deals 1080 damage. They don't charge his super. Second gadget stuns enemies for 0.5 seconds. Simple enough. His first star power instantly gives Fang his super if he defeats an enemy with his super. His second star power gives Fang a shield that reduces 960 damage from incoming hits. This shield refreshes every 3 seconds once it expires. This has a maximum reduction of 90% for incoming hits. Sounds confusing, I know, but basically every 3 seconds he takes reduced damage from incoming hits. Finally, his hypercharge allows Fang to travel through walls with his super, and he drops a kernel behind him while he travels using his super. His overall playstyle is really overhyped and not very fun to play at all. It's kinda basic if you ask me. That's it for this video. If you watched to the end, I thank you a lot. It means a whole lot to me. Let me know what videos you'd like to see in the future. Catch you later.